This strategy I'm about to reveal to you can make you over 1,000 pips in a week. Hello guys, this is Dr. Harmonis and I'm back again with another video. Now, one of the challenge beginners have is how they can get a very simple but profitable forex strategy to actually make a lot of profit on the forex market. That is why in this video, I want to reveal to you a strategy I created that anybody can actually use it to make a lot of profit on the forex market. Before I move to this strategy, just take a moment and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Now, smash the like button, press on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload my next video. Now, this strategy, I call it the MOP Forex strategy. What you need with this strategy is one, on the daily time frame, you need the RSI indicator. Two, on the 1 hour time frame, you need the 100 moving average or break of dynamic trend. 3, you need a trend-based extension tool on TradingView. 4, you need to have knowledge about classical chart patterns. So with a strategy, you start from the daily time frame. It's basically you doing top-down analysis. So you start from the daily time frame. So let's move to the daily time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, what you need is the RSI indicator. Okay, so you go to indicators and you type in RSI. Now you have the relative strength index over here. That's what you use. Okay, then what you do is you use your horizontal line to mark across the tops and downs of the RSI. So you have this, mark it down here. You the coordinates, you change it to 60, which is the upper coordinate, and the lower coordinate you change it to 40. Now let's take this one off. You draw a vertical line across where it intersects, price intersects with the RSI. So over here you have a vertical line drawn here. Here you can see that you have a vertical line crossing from below the 40. You have another vertical line drawn over here. This is a buying confirmation drawing over here, which crossed over here. You have another vertical line showing a sell signal here. You have another one crossing from below showing a buy. You have another one here, sell. You have another one here, buy, and it goes on and on and on. Now, this is what you need to do actually on the daily time frame. So after this, then you move all the way to the 1 hour time frame. I told you that the 1 hour time frame, you need either the 100 moving average or the dynamic break of trend line or the break of dynamic trend line. So you go and look for your 100 simple moving average. So you type in moving average. You see moving average simple. You click on it. Now you see the settings of the simple moving average. Make sure you change it to 100, the length. So this is your 100 simple moving average. So let's take an example. Now when you go to the daily time frame, now this was where it crossed over, yeah, on this candle. So the crossover was at this point. So let's look at this. So at this point, this was the cross. So then you go all the way to the 1 hour. You can see that this was where we had the crossover. Okay, the 1 hour crossover. Then we had the price also break below the 100 moving average. So you just be looking for what we called the classical chart patterns on the 15 minutes time frame. And there you have it. Okay, there you have it. So what you'll be looking out for in the 15 minutes is basically price action. So for example, we have a price action over here. Okay, now 15 minutes, you don't need the RSI, you also don't need the moving average. So you take it off. This is an impulsive wave and this is a corrective wave. Now, you go and look for your trend-based fib extension under Gann and Fibonacci tools. You click on the trend-based fib extension. You put it from the start of the impulsive wave all the way to the end, and you drag it to the top of the corrective wave. Now, at this point, what you are going to do is to sell over here. You put your stop loss over here, and your take profit will be here. Now, let's look at the risk to reward ratio with this. So we are going short. We have our entry here and our take profit here. Okay, our stop loss above the correction. If this correction is so big, you can also put your stop loss at 70% of the range, which is around here. Okay, but the safest place is to put it above. Okay, so if it's 70% of the range, then let's look at the risk to reward ratio. We have 1:3.14. So once you enter over here, let's look at how it played out. So you can see over here that your take profit would have hit. Now, when you go to the daily time frame, look at what we have at the daily time frame. Look at the RSI. The RSI is still at the sell zone. Okay, so you still have more opportunities to sell on the market. So let's go back to the 15 minutes time frame. Now, once your take profit is hit, you exit the market. So at this point, you are looking for a bigger correction again. So let's go. So now we are looking for another corrective wave. Okay, look at this point. So we draw a sort of trend line here. Okay. So this point from here to here becomes the next impulsive wave, and this one becomes the corrective wave. Why? Because this one, we saw a very extended correction over here. So what do? We go to our trend-based extension tool, take our trend-based extension, put it here, drag it here, and move it here. At this point, we are targeting another 1.0, which is this level. Okay, so let's go. Let's look at what happened. Once it breaks out, we will sell. If it goes up, we'll still extend our correction so that we'll be able to get another entry. So let's go. No, see, so at this point, you would have entered your sell over here. Your stop loss 70% within the range, or put it at the top over here, and your take profit would be here. So let's go. You can see that your take profit is hit. Okay, so your take profit is hit over here. Now you are still looking for another correction. So we'll still be looking for another corrective wave. One thing you should note, now even here, there was another correction over here. So even here, you would have entered another sell after this breakout over here. Now you also put your trend-based extension here, and when you entered over here, you would be looking for the 1.0, which would have been here. okay, as your take profit. Okay, so this would have been your next take profit. Okay, so let's look at this. So you would have drawn a trend line here. Okay, this would be a very big correction over here, as you can see. Now, once you are getting a very big correction, then you should note that from here to here becomes the next impulsive wave, and this one becomes the corrective wave. So we are waiting for the end of the correction to form so that we can enter our sell. So at this point, this is what we do: put our trend-based extension from here to here and extend it across the top of the correction. So we are waiting for a breakout here. Okay, we are waiting for a breakout here. Yes, here. Once it breaks out over here, we'll enter our sell and put our stop loss 70% within the range or above the resistance. So let's go. Good. So at this point, we'll call for the sell over here. Okay, we'll call for the sell over here. Then our stop loss either above or 70% of the range. So our stop loss will be about 70% or above what the range. Okay, so at this point we'll put it over here. Now I take profit. Now look at something. You can see. Now look at something. You can see that this correction broke all the impulsive move over here from here to here. So then our next impulsive move will be from the top to the down, and this becomes the corrective wave. Why are we still looking for a sell? Because when you go to the daily time frame, let's look at the daily time frame. At this point, you see that the RSI is still in the sell zone. Okay, so on the 15 minutes, we still remain sell as our buyers. Okay, so once we enter over here and put our stop loss at 70% within the range or above the correction, we'll be targeting the 1.0 Fibonacci extension level, which is this point. Now, let's place our sell trade over here, our stop loss here, and let's see if it will get to this point. So let's look at this. I take profit. And our stop loss should have been here actually, but I want to put it 70% within the range. Okay, so 2.79 risk to reward ratio. Let's go. Even at this point, you are targeting over here, but you have an impulsive mode and a corrective mode over here. So you could have even added another position here. As the sell. Okay, then within the high, this is the higher target, but even within that, you can still have your 1.0 Fibonacci extension level as another take profit, which is here. Okay, so that's another way to also look at it. You can see that this level is hit, our take profit is hit, so we are targeting the next take profit over here, which is the 0.60282. So let's go. Once it breaks this, we are exiting our trade. It will not always hit the take profit like that, but once it breaks, we are exiting our trade. Whilst we are here, let's go to the daily time frame to look at what is happening, whether we are still in the... Okay, so at this point, you can see that we are now in the buy zone. So at this point, you have no option than to exit our trade. Okay, so far as we have the daily crossover above the 40, then you have no option than to what? Exit your trade. Okay, so let's see if it will continue to go down here or it will break. So once it breaks, we will exit because we've made a lot of profit, but once it continues to this level, we stay in the trade. So let's go. Now once you see this, just exit the trade. Amazing, right? I hope you love this content. This is one of the best strategy you can use as a beginner or intermediate to actually make a lot of profit on the forex market. I also have a course where I will teach you into details how to analyze with price action, analyze with classical chart patterns, and also combine it with the MOP strategy to actually make efficient or great results. If you really love this video, don't forget to subscribe to this video, smash the like button and press on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload the next video. My name is Dr. Harmonics, your favorite mentor, and see you in my next video.